Hi, my name is Emily Goldstein, and this poem is called An Atheist Comes to Seder. "400 years of slavery in Egypt. One could mistake this desert town for home, and our hands, hundreds shackled together for peaceful unison. We are breaking a stone into pieces so we could make a bigger stone in a shape slightly sharper. We are making mud into bricks, bricks into gravel, gravel into mud. The walls of their tombs, their famous tombs, jut deep into the earth, and our blood falls from the stone in sheets of red ice. They tell us to strike, and we do it. They tell us to sleep, and we do it. They tell us to shut up, be grateful, but the Shema ve'ahavta stays resilient and silent, tucked beneath our chins. We are waiting for someone we do not know, someone we have no choice but to trust. 40 years of wandering in the desert. One could mistake this caravan for home, and our walking, tireless and unending, for a dance across the desert floor. My whole family has died and left me following a 200-year-old man who we still call the Mashiach, who promises a land of milk and honey, but all I can see is sand, forever in every direction. I do not believe in this God any longer. I do not believe in this man some call our God, but I have no choice but to follow or starve, follow or die. 200 years in the United States. One could mistake this mangled land for home, and our comfort, assimilation, for outstretched arms. I thought myself invisible in my sameness, dyed my hair for the sake of my sameness. They tell me I am safe now, but somehow it still finds me. The poisoned roots of hatred and et haimchi leave my nose full of splinters most days. This nose leaves me fearing protests at my school most days. I am fearing for my life most days. On Passover, Pesach, we rejoice. We are required to get drunk. We slur the words to Dayenu and burst into laughter when we realize we actually don't know the words to Dayenu. God, capital He, delivered us. We are so lucky. We are the chosen people. We flaunt that label like it's Prada. We were chosen to suffer, to sprinkle our own ashes across the earth and wait to see what blooms. If, for a moment, the Jewish people gave ourselves the proper time to mourn, we would never stop singing. We would never smile again. We would drown in our tears, then bury ourselves in the rocks we put on the tops of our own graves. Passover, Pesach, is a happy holiday. We remember that we were chosen to die before we were chosen to live. We drink to that fact that we were so lucky. We drink because living is the hardest thing we will ever have to do, and the breath is moving through our lungs, and our hearts are beating, and we're resilient, and we're laughing, and we're drunk, and we survived. I am alive, and that is a miracle, but I do not think God had anything to do with it. Thanks. Whoa!